So obviously PSC album on the way. You and Tip. Is there going to be another Dro solo album? Are you cooking something?
Yeah, up? Man. It's a lot of work that I'm doing right now. Like on this walk I got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Being as though, you know what I'm saying, 3 years clean from all the shit that I've been doing, and you know what I'm saying.
What was all of the shit? Just so we're clear.
A lot of drugs, man.
Like all of the drugs?
Yeah.
But obviously, are you still smoking weed?
No.
Oh, wow.
I don't do anything, man.
So you're not quite Young Dro anymore.
Nah. I mean,
you're still Young Dro, but, you're not the best thing smoking anymore.
I'm just not heavily sedated. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff went past, like, on all them drugs, man.
We're doing, like, ecstasy, coke, and all that shit.
Yeah, all the rock star stuff. Stuff for heroin and shit like that.
No, but, like, the shit that motherfuckers party with.
Shit that, the party pack when you put it out.
Listen, I did ecstasy for the first time in my life not too long ago. And I was stuck.
Yeah.
I was grinding my teeth, and I was slowed down, and I was, like, stuck.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, how do people do this shit at festivals? Because I'm, like, delayed, bruh. I mean, it was different.
Yeah.
It was different.
Drugs used to make me just try to, like, get all the bitches, like, you know what I'm saying?
And then like, I've never done cocaine in my life. Never done any hard drugs. I was super scared to try ecstasy, to be honest, because I've only done weed and shrooms in my life, besides doing ecstasy recently. But I have had women sniff cocaine off my dick.
That's.
And I feel like
you're a fucking freak, man. Shit.
Back in my heyday, there'd be like strippers. They'd be like, "Can you get coke?" I'm like, "Well, I don't do it. Like, it's fine if you give me some. I'll sniff it off your dick." I'm like, "All right, well." So I feel like if I were ever to get into cocaine, those few experiences would have been my gateway to like put some shit up my nose. But I was strong enough to just, kind of do it. I guess it was on my body. You ever have a girl do that?
Nah, I probably wanted it. Like, I was like, no, don't waste that. Why would you do that?
Why would you waste it? Yo, put it on the table.
That shit down there for what, man? Bring it on.
Bring it over here.
Nah, but I remember one time though, like, I did like shrooms, and I did shrooms in ecstasy. You know what I'm saying? Well, and then when I was talking to this bitch, I was talking to her in her ear, and I don't know what happened to my eyes, but they left out my head and then started looking at me. And then I stuck my tongue in her ear and it came out the other side.
Sick.
That shit was like, I was like, this is my last trip.
Oh, so that was your last time?
Like with shroom and ecstasy.
Yo, I'm not going to lie. If that would have happened to me, I'd have been like, fuck yeah.
Nah, man. The fuck,
yo,
bro! Look, when I
we gotta spin the block on this.
That was some demon type shit though. I was like,
it sounds like Venom from fucking Spider-Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how the hell my eyes come out my head, look at me? Then I was like, yeah.
So you know what I always tell people is like, you could get so high, especially if you eat weed.
You ate weed?
Like edibles.
Like on some broccoli shit?
No, like edibles. Oh. Like, like a candy bar or chocolate.
Oh, okay. I thought you ate
But
the
like,
bud.
I always say there's something about if you're a certain level of high that unlocks some sort of superpower. Because have you ever been high where you're like in a room or a show and you could hear everything at once? Or you could like hone in on shit from far away and hear it?
You want to know what's crazy? I heard your Tesla truck in front. Some shit was like, woo, woo, woo.
No, that's the real noise, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was back on.
Yo, we were just.
I was like, fuck. I was like, I know no dope ain't kicked in all these years.
Bruh. Yeah, I've been high before where I felt like I'm like, bro, there's some sort of superpower I got right now because I could hear everything.
Shroom.
And eating weed. If you eat too much edibles.
I keep picturing you eating buds.
Bro, you'll be a fucking. Bro, I've been at a concert. Shout out to Ritz from Gwinnett County. Ritz at the Yellow Wolf show. I remember I was fucking zooted off the edibles, dog. And I could hear everyone's conversations at once in the whole concert. I was looking across the whole fucking venue and would look at a lady at a bar and I'd be able to. And just hear what the fuck she's talking to her boyfriend about.
Shrooms be too in depth, man. I thought because I thought I was dreaming, and in my dream I peed. Like I went to the bathroom and peed.
But you peed in real life?
Peed in the damn bed.
Yep.
30-something years old.
I pissed myself before.
I'm talking about. I went the whole P like bupe. It was like bupe 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 bupe.
Sometimes, you know.
Bed was hot as a motherfucker in that little.
You wake up in the morning like, what the fuck?
But the AC turned it cold. I was like, I'm gonna be out the pneumonia.
You ever do like DMT or anything crazy like that?
What is it, domestic terrorist? What's DMT?
It's like
That's a drug? Oh shit.
It's a
that
drug.
Shit sound like a
You freebase it.
like crack?
Yeah.
Shit. I'm not smoking. I ain't smoking no fucking lie.
Nah,
My
they call
aunties
it-
and shit. My aunties uncles.
It's like this
crack.
chemical that your body produces when you're born and when you die. It's, you know, the gland that's right here. What the fuck is it called? Yeah. And so like your body produces it, but there's a frog that sweats it. And so you could, you know, Mike Tyson always talk, I don't know if you know, but Mike, well, you don't have the internet. You don't know.
Leave me alone.
This motherfucker ain't seeing nothing on that. No, Mike Tyson always talks, he smokes the toad and it changed his life. He's smoking toad sweat.
That nigga, so he don't have warts and shit?
No.
What?
But if you smoke DMT, it's supposed to be like you just go away for 15 minutes. Like you're in another dimension. You see shit that like you're not supposed to see. Like,
So what if you smoke that shit and all of a sudden you turn the lights off and you hear
what do you
that's a frog.
I mean,
Like this nigga is toading. Like, this nigga toading.
no, you're supposed to like there's like a lady who talks to you. They call,
A frog lady?
I don't know, bruh. I'm scared to do it. I'm gonna be
Shit,
honest.
I'm scared as fuck right now.
But it's a hallucinogenic. It's not addictive, but it is crackheadish because you do have to freebase it.
what if you saw a crackhead frog?
Then hey, I'm not
this
gonna lie.
nigga ugly as fuck.
In LA,
Like, man,
in LA, there's a frog smoking fentanyl right now. In
frogs
LA,
look like fentanyl. Like this nigga eyes separated. Your skin is terrible.
hey, so, but what was your breaking point where you were like, I gotta get sober. I gotta leave all this shit alone.
When I tried to quit, right? So I tried to quit over the pandemic and couldn't. But I had stopped for a little while. And I was like, you know what? I'm good, man. And then, you know, I found myself going back to something that had me racy because that shit bring on depression. You know what I'm saying? Like you be trying to figure out what's going on and at that point in life I wasn't really where I wanted to be. You know, as far as doing shows and shit and getting money, that shit I was like, well, I'm always doing shows and I'm always traveling.
Right.
But that's not enough for me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get to where I'm trying to go fucked up all the time. I don't have that energy no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not 20. I can't, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? I've been trying this shit like this for years. You know what I'm saying? A lot of years. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit. And my breaking point was one day, man, because I had my concoction of drugs that I used to do, right? You know what I'm saying? I might do some Molly. You feel me? Then I might do the perks. You know what I'm saying? Then I might do, you know, I'll mix that in with Adderall. And then, you know, of course we get the lean. And then when I run, when I get tired of running, I do the Xan. So when I was this particular day when I was like, you know what I'm saying, I was running, and then I was like, I'm tired of running. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of telling this bitch a lie and you know, trying to fuck this bitch, lying, and then, you know what I'm saying, I'm not meeting some of the stuff with my kids and you know what I'm saying, my career is looking like this, and now I was like, you know what, it's just time. You know what I'm saying? And then when my little girl started using drugs, that was a real big.
How old's your daughter?
She was actually like 18 at the time. So when I saw her do that, I was like, how in the hell can I tell my child what not to do?
I'm over here fucked up.
Geeked up. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell my child not to do something while I'm already geeked up. You know what I'm saying? So I cleaned all that shit up. Plus I got a son. You know what I'm saying? Junior can't. I don't want Junior looking at me like
That's
you know,
a zombie
man,
sometimes.
Man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And I had enough respect for them not to do that type of shit in front of them, but still my behaviors showed that, you know.
Stuff that you wouldn't even notice, but obviously, yeah. I also think too, like when you're doing that much drugs, man, whether or not you consciously know it, your day becomes revolving around like getting more high or figuring out your high, and then
I remember
your productivity goes towards the drugs and not your career or your family or your kids.
I was so high one time, dog. I was talking to a garbage can. You feel me? I was literally having a conversation with the garbage can. I was like, yeah, nigga, and I don't even know what you be on. Yeah. And then I was like, and you stink, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And the garbage was talking back to me. Jesus. He was like, there's some shit in here.
Oh my God.
Straight up.
Like, yo, you got me too full, bro.
I tell you, like, and like this, I'm serious about that though.
No, I don't. Yeah. I believe you.
Know what I mean?
I think it's like it's real. It's like at the end of the day, bro. Like, you know, any addiction, whether it's drug, alcohol, like people don't realize, like, yo, you might think you got it under control, but like your whole life really revolves around. You're moving your priorities out of the way every day for the sake of whether it's alcoholism or I got to go get drugs or damn, I'm going to plan out my day because I got to make sure so-and-so, I got to go see so-and-so to get more of this, or you know what I mean? It's like it's bandwidth in your life that's just getting burnt up just to be high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I got tricked too because we was like, I remember we was in some little drug courses and stuff when Tip got out of jail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was in there and I seen some people that, you know, they was, you know, addicts or whatever. And I heard them talking and shit. And I was like, I ain't this type of addict. Like, nigga, we rich. We having shit, you know what I'm saying? We got big Benz and condo, top floors, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I didn't know that I didn't have it under control. I thought that I was in control of it. But in due time, that shit will catch up to you and bust your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because you think, well, I ain't on the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't look like this much. I'm fly as fuck. I'm just having fun.
I'm a rich ass junkie.
Yeah. Was it like hard to, your brand is so synonymous with marijuana? Mm-hmm. Like people look at you like the pothead guy, right? Mm-hmm. Like a lot of your album covers and titles and songs. Is it like not difficult, but is it like, you're like being clean and sober, but being young? It'd be like Snoop Dogg. When Snoop Dogg said he stopped smoking weed, people were like,
they almost lost their fucking mind.
You know what I mean? But to a lesser extent,
I was like, Snoop, what are you doing?
But like a lot of your brand, it's like, yo, you're Young Dro. Like, you know, like, I mean, is that like obviously it doesn't matter, but it's almost like when like, what's his face? Jonah Hill lost weight, the actor. People were like, yo, but you're the funny fat guy. You know what I mean? Like, did you have any sort of like identity crisis with your brand, or like, man, I don't like, if I'm not high all the time, will people look at me different? Like,
nah, you know what I thought? I was like, my lyrics represent the kind of weed that I chose my name to be. You feel me? Shit's gonna be smoking anyway. It's the best kind.
Yeah, you got the hydro.
Yeah, it's the best kind of music. It's like the way I wear clothes. It's the best kind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If my outfit had to be, you know, it's just fire. It's the best kind of it. It's expensive. It's, you know what I mean? This shit here is top of the line. You know what I mean? So I ain't really trip. You know what I'm saying? I don't really trip right now. You know what I mean? Because drugs don't control my narrative. You know what I'm saying?
And you can't let them.
Nah.
Do you feel like your pen game is sharper? Your studio sessions are more productive? Your creative shit is like more on point now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. At first I didn't until, you know, I did some soul searching, you know, some self, just, you know what I'm saying? I just got into myself and was like, I'm better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm better than I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the simple fact, I can remember stuff. I'm attentive, like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm aware, you know what I mean? I'm paying attention, I'm focused.